So there's a couple more names now, relief pitchers circulating around the Yankees universe. One of them is kind of tied to the Yankees now. Another one, folks would like the Yankees to show interest because he's generating a lot of trade interest. Okay. The first one is obviously Chad Green, former Yankees, 33 years old. He had a 2.78 ERA with the Yankees when he was here. This year he's got 1.88 ERA as a member of the Blue Jays. He also is on the team control for next year, so he won't be a free agent until 2026. And the Yankees are looking for multiple relievers, right, to boost this bullpen. No doubt about it. The other guy is 25-year-old Reed Detmers. Okay, shout out to my man NFE from Strike Zone for sharing this for me. He's generating a lot of trade interest as well. He's 25 years old. He's pitching for the Salt Lake City Bees right now, so the Angels AAA affiliate. He's got a 7.11 ERA, so not flashy, but 50 Ks in 38 innings. He's also got about 70 strikeouts and 55 innings of career innings pitched. So he does average more than a strikeout in an inning pitch per inning pitched. That's a righty and that's a lefty. They're both options for the Yankees. And Reed Detmers has 3 years of control. He's not a free agent until 2028. And this is the type of stuff that Brian Cashman likes to bring in, right? Guys with controllable years. Guys that are going to not only make it easier to re-sign somebody like Juan Soto, but guys are going to make it easier to surround Juan Soto with guys that they need. They're going to lose a lot of relievers this offseason, most likely. And there's talk about them trading Nestor Cortez before the trade deadline. And we're all waiting for the Yankees to make moves at the deadline, too. So that's, that still has yet to happen. We're 6 days out. And I will be live next Tuesday, the 30th, from 12 p.m. till about 7 or 8 p.m. Okay? That's when it's going to get hot. I'll be live throughout the whole thing. I'll have MLB Network right in front of me. So I'll be feeding you in everything as it comes in, live time. Okay? I'll be here to answer questions. I'll have some guests on. They're going to be coming in and out. So that's going to be fun. But aside from that, the Yankees have actually been busy today. Okay? They're at today, and it's actually hard to keep up with the news cycle because they've done so much with the draft picks. I kept putting out shorts, right, that they signed their first-round pick, their 5th, 6th, and 7th. They're at the point now where they have every pick except for the 4th, the 11th, the 14th, and the 20th signed. They've signed 16 out of 20 of their draft picks already. That's busy, okay? It's not the moves that we want, that a lot of fans want. I get it. But the fact that they're being proactive, getting these draft picks in here so they can get them into the system and signed, that's a good sign too, because there is a potential, Yankees. There are potential Yankees trades where they're going to offload pitchers. Like I've said recently, I know there's a lot of talks with Garrett Crochet. There's a lot of talks with Tarek Skubal. Now I heard something today. Jim Bowden's reporting that asking price right now is going to be Jason Dominguez, Roderick Arias, Chase Hampton, and George Lombard for Garrett Crochet. I cannot see them doing that. Okay. No, I wouldn't do it. I don't think any sane GM would do it either. So if that's the ask, you move on. You move on. There's no need to be stupid just because you need to get a guy. There are guys from the Yankees. There's other pitchers out there that you can get. Maybe you can do a multiplayer trade with a pitcher and a reliever and a position player, something like that. You can do that with the Angels, maybe. You can do it with the Marlins, right? There are a couple teams where you can do that with. There's no need to make a ridiculous desperation overpay either. Like I said, also, the Orioles, the Dodgers, and the Rays also have multiple top position players in the top 100 prospects, but none of those teams have a pitcher in the top 100. The Yankees are the only team, but all those 4 that has a pitcher and position players in the top 100. You look at the list. MLB, Baseball America, Chase Hampton's in that list. Okay? So maybe that's why they're still in the discussion for Garrett Crochet. Maybe that's why they're still in the discussion for Tarek Skubal and who knows what else they're in discussion for. That's why I say stay tuned, gang. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss anything. Okay? It's going to be crazy these next 6 days, and I'll keep you fed on everything. If you want to join, and if you want to be tuned in on trade deadline day, you'll know exactly when I go live. So hit the notifications when you subscribe to. I thank you so much for that. Okay? But that's right now. I wanted to dial you in on those 2 relievers, 2 new additions to the probably dozen other ones that are being circulating around Yankees universe, right, with beat writers and channels and everything else. So stay tuned. We don't know what the Yankees are going to do yet. We want them to do a lot of big stuff, or we want them to do a lot of volume stuff. But the fact of the matter is they need to improve the bullpen. They need to improve the infield. There's no denying that. Okay? And they might have to wait until the deadline, only because, like right now, We don't know the prices. We don't know which teams are really going to be sellers because we thought we're sellers. Now they're going to be buyers and so on and so forth. It keeps changing every couple of days. So this might come all the way down to the deadline. If that happens, the deadline's going to be absolutely nuts on Tuesday. Nuts. And I would expect the Yankees to be pretty busy on deadline day. And remember, this is not like last year where Brian Cashman was vetoed by Hal on 2 or 3 trades. They have Juan Soto here now. They know that they need to be busy to keep this man here. They know this. Okay, they gave up a lot for him. They're not going to just let him walk for nothing. Okay, they're not going to do that. So it's just something to keep in mind. Okay, but Reed Detmers, Chad Green being linked to the Yankees. Yankees have signed 16 out of 20 of their draft picks. Stay busy, gang. Give us something to cheer about at the major league level, please. If anything else happens, you'll be hearing about it. The Yankees play the Mets tonight. I'll have the lineup for you later. Talk to you next time.